Hello everybody and welcome back to Farming Simulator 25. My name is Big Bill. How are y'all doing today? As I'm doing good, as today is Thursday, March 26th, March 26th, 2026. How are y'all doing today? Hope we're all doing well. Hope you guys are having a wonderful week. I hope you guys are going to have a wonderful weekend as, well, I might do a video or two over the weekend. It's just that it's not going to be what you think it's going to be. But anyway, how are y'all doing? Hope y'all doing well. Hope y'all are having a wonderful weekend. I hope you guys are going to have a wonderful weekend. As always, good morning and good afternoon and good evening. Good evening wherever you guys are watching from. It's, oh my, we just missed a good bit. Alright. We are back here on the farm. Figured I'd show you guys a little bit of... Some of you guys have actually asked me to show off the Peterbilt over there. How does that Caterpillar sound? Seriously? Okay, we're gonna just back up and go the other way. Some of you have asked me, hey, what does that Peterbilt truck sound like? What does that Caterpillar sound like? So I was like, you know what? Let's just do more silent trips in it. Oh my indeed. Alright, so let's get into today's video. Today, I'm going to be showing you guys, some of you guys have asked me because of the last video I did some contract work, but I was actually leasing out, or I was actually leasing equipment. This is terrible. I was leasing out equipment. Now this is my own car. This is my own harvester. That is my truck. That is my trailer. So I gotta ask this question: when you do a harvest job like this one with lease equipment, do you lose your harvest income? Now, I've done a couple harvest jobs on my other profile doing that, leasing out or leasing the equipment to borrow it to get the job done. No, you do not lose your harvest income at all. You actually do get to keep whatever you're posting, whatever they give you for getting the job done. Yes, you actually still get to keep that. You don't lose your harvest income. You actually do. You get to keep everything pretty much, except for the lease equipment, obviously. So. That is one thing I gotta ask, and another thing I gotta ask: does the equipment also go with special jobs, like special contract jobs? Yes, it does actually. I will be proving that to you guys here momentarily. I saw this little field of sorghum. I figured why not we come down and harvest it real quick, and then go to the bigger field with the lease equipment harvester. That way we can get done quicker, and that you guys can sit back, relax, and enjoy, because I don't have too much things to talk about. The thing I will be talking about most is opening day, Major League Baseball. My Baltimore Orioles, we get to open up at home. I think we're playing the Twins. I don't know, I have to go back and look at our schedule, but that is who we're opening day against. I'm going to be doing some predictions for baseball, some early predictions for baseball, and then I will be doing some NASCAR talk, but I figure why not talk more about Farming Simulator and what do I have planned with this game. Now, last time I was on here, I said that I was going to do this day because it's the last day of September, because we're going to go into a new month and that we're going to lose a lot of our jobs. Oh, I changed plans. I came back on here, I finished them other two jobs real quick, and I was like, you know what? I'm probably going to get asked questions. Let's wait. And yes, I did get asked questions. So, with that being said, and that's the only thing you do get is if you guys hire workers like that, the wages do get a little higher depending on what the job is. That's the only downfall I found from using that, but so Okay, we did get that. Let's go up this little hill. There we go. That is the only downfall, is the wages and everything else. So, before we do get into our baseball conversation here, the question I did get asked, what is the next goal? Buy more equipment or buy more land? What should we do? What should we do? I think we're going to try to buy some land. Or we can do a couple more contracts, wait till next month appears, and see what happens. I was thinking that too. So, I was thinking about either buying land or buying more equipment to do other things. So, look at that. Good job. Alright, let's go fill the truck up. Actually, wait a minute. I want to just fill the front up. Now, I did get asked this question too. Can you still use your own equipment if you don't want to use the lease equipment that they give you? Yes, you can still use your own equipment. You can use your own truck and trailer if you have it. You don't have to use their tractor and trailer they give you. More than likely, I'm probably just going to use this truck and trailer for this harvest job. I am going to use the harvester they have to show off what everything comes with when you do one of them harvesting jobs on there. So we're gonna leave my combine here once we're empty, which let's say we got the full load. We're gonna fold the harvester up, and while that's doing that, and while that's saving, yeah, see, so we leased that equipment for him to plow. Boom, and there you go. So, yeah, there's the one we're doing, this one. So we get to operate a John Deere harvester. So, and I will be showing off the other job that we're going to be doing, that we're going to be leasing the equipment. That way I don't have to go buy stuff. Now, where is this going? Oh, all the way up there. Okay, perfect. That works out perfectly. So I turned around the wrong way. Alright. So the discussion we're also going to be having today is, should I buy more equipment or should I buy land? You know, and that is the question that should be asked, is should we buy more land, or should we buy more equipment, or should we buy more land? You know, I don't know. I truly don't, because part of me wants to go get land, but then part of me wants to get more equipment. So there's that. Part of me also says that we shouldn't go buy more equipment and we should go buy land. So, you know. So, take your pick. Go very slowly across that bridge. all these fields here that we can harvest with our harvester, but it's like, you know what? You know, we bought the tiny one that way I can buy a bigger tractor to pull stuff with, so, you know, in hindsight, you know, that's what happens. I'm not even hitting nothing. Oh, whatever. Yeah, see, so there's our harvest income, which ain't much, but boom. And you can also do the con one, or yeah, you can also do these ones too. So like, maybe I'll come back in here later, like when I'm done recording and showing off this stuff. So that's the one we're gonna be doing. There's the lease cost. That's still profitable for us. You can also lease that to do wood transport. Deadwood, if you really wanted to, you could lease that, but it's highly up to you. All right, so let's hit borrow items. Oh, look at that. Now, see, that's profitable right there, too. All right, so I'll show you what to do for that, too. So there's our field. We're going to take the Peterbilt over there real quick. Oh, my God. Seriously? Oh, my. I'm just not with it today in this game. Yeah, this is actually one of my favorite games to relax with, but it's like every stupid little thing that happens, it's like, really? Really? Like, you know. Alright, so field 25 is right down here. Pretty decent sized field. As you can see. Alright, so we'll leave this here for now. Alright, so as you see down here, enter vehicle. So here's a tractor they give, or this is a tractor to give us to borrow, and then here's a trailer they give us to borrow. We're not going to need them. We're just going to use our truck and trailer because why not? Here's our harvester, John Deere S7800. I have no luck getting these harvester heads on to these trailers. Now the reason I didn't start the mowing one while this one was over here is because I don't want the confusion of, okay, what is which what? So yeah, we're gonna need this trailer. Oh, there it goes. Wow, I don't know it automatically did that. That's actually pretty cool. Alright, so let's head over to field 5 real quick with this harvester. Another thing you can do is while you're doing these contracts with this equipment, you can actually check it out. You know, like right now we just unfolded it. That way, as soon as we get over here, we can connect the head and go. You know, I'm not really a John Deere guy. You know, I like my New Holland stuff or Case. So. So yeah. Oh yeah, they do work. Shortcut. Not really. I was like, oops, in the wrong button. There we go. Now here's crazy. Now this is the question I did get asked the most. Do you have to return it to the shop? No, you do not have to return it to the shop. You can literally hit, once it's completed, go into the contract, hit job completed, boom, it's gone. Or it's tucked away, needless to say. So, okay, see, there's where the truck's parked, and we're gonna cut this corner. So now, the other question I got asked multiple times is, and I think I did show this in the other video, but I will gladly redo this again. So we just leased that equipment to do that job. Can you lease more equipment? You certainly may. Like this. Borrow items, yes. So here's field 84, right? Now here's our tractor that they're giving us. Which, I guess... Oops. I think? No? Okay, wait a minute. Then what's this do? Where's he go in the front? Oh. See, I never did these types of contracts. Yeah, so there's a tractor and trailer that we can still lease to do that harvest job. So then what you do is you go over to your field. Unfold. Unfold. Let's make sure we're in the field. Alright, now watch. Boom. And then you let the AI do its work. Now, how about the other jobs? Okay, so you're probably thinking, okay, so we're doing these two jobs. Okay, we're leasing their equipment. Can we lease a third job? Absolutely. So let's just do this one, for example. We're going to borrow the items. Hit OK. So the job is we got to go pick up these two motorcycles, it looks like, and bring them to the shop. Alright, so wow, so that's what the inside looks like. It's pretty much just a Silverado. Alright, so let's get into our baseball talk here. Obviously, I am a big Baltimore Orioles fan, as you guys do know, or you guys don't know. Yes, I am a Baltimore Orioles fan. No matter what, I love my O's. Early predictions, I feel like we have a good team this year. I feel like the Yankees and Blue Jays are still going to be running the AL East, so one of those two teams is going to win the AL East. I don't think I think we're better than the Red Sox. I want to say we are better than the Red Sox, but then I don't really know. So at this point, it could go to whoever. I don't think Tampa is going to do anything. And then yeah. And then as for the Orioles, I think we'll make the wild card. I think we will. I don't think we're going to win the AL East, but I think we're going to make the wild card. Alright, because we have no traffic, we can just do this here. So we unfold that. Put one there. Put one here. Make sure they're strapped, and boom. But yes, I think we'll make the wild card. I don't think... I'd just be happy we make the wild card, to be 100% honest with you guys. So yeah. Not really too much baseball talk. I can't even pick a World Series champion like that. You know, and a lot of people are like, early predictions. Like, baseball is difficult to predict. Because, you know, like, everyone's gonna be like, okay, Dodgers or Yankees or Dodgers or Yankees, you know, or, excuse me, trying to think who else, you know, Phillies, or for the American League, you know, Tigers, or, you know, there's just so many, there's so many good rosters in Major League Baseball. There's so many good rosters in Major League Baseball, but it's crazy. It really is. Alright, so then what you do, don't fall off. You know. There you go. So then watch this. So we're going to go down here. You go over here. Space to collect. Now watch. They disappeared. It's like over here. Watch. Oh. Enter vehicle. Because there's no traffic, I really don't care anymore. All you gotta do is hit V. And presto. Now I'm not gonna stay here the whole time to harvest. I will be probably staying on here after I hit, or after I probably will be finishing up some of these jobs, and then once this month is over with, then that is when I will start recording again. So with that being said, the next time I am on here, it will be October, and let's see what happens. Maybe I buy some more equipment, maybe I buy some land. You guys have to wait and see. Alright. There was one more question about that stuff though. I'm trying to think of it, because I don't have my notes with me. I don't have it written down with me. Yeah. I honestly forget, and I do apologize. We're gonna make 2 big lines, and then we'll call it a video. Yeah, I really don't have too much to talk about other than, or I do apologize for having too much to talk about, because, you know, it's Thursday. No one really likes this day because, let's just be honest, it's one of the slowest days of the week. Well, yeah. Now, I will admit, yes, the John Deere Green, okay, yes, I will admit that. But overall, nah, give me my New Holland. Well, the bigger one, not the one I'm in now. But anyways, guys, that's gonna do it for now. Actually, we could stay on here a little longer. Alright. That's gonna do it for me. Not really known for a horn. But anyways, guys, that's gonna do it for me. Like I said, I do apologize for only 2 videos this week. This weekend you might see a couple of special videos. I don't know yet. We have to wait and see. So until then, I'll see y'all next time. Thank you for all the love on here on YouTube. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all next time. Alright guys, take care. Bye.